women and children. Joining us now from our studios in Durban is the Reverend Sprong from the Council. Reverend Sprong, good morning to you. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning, Boyo and Leanne.
Just describe this initiative for us in some detail. Exactly what does it entail?
Yes, it's the campaign is called Thursdays in Black. So it's not only for National Women's Day, but we're promoting it very especially for National Women's Day. The high levels of rape and abuse against women and children have caused a large concern, especially for Diakonia Council of Churches, which is a justice organization. One of our focus areas is gender justice. And so we're promoting this campaign, which is an international campaign, but we are really wanting folk throughout Southern Africa, especially on National Women's Day in our country, to wear black. The idea of wearing black is that it is a sign of mourning in some cultures to wear black. And it's also a sign of standing in solidarity with women who are still trapped in abusive relationships. Unfortunately, this is a scourge on our society. Any other comments that you would like to know about that?
Yes, indeed. I would like to know some more detail about it. How many women have been a part of it since the start of the campaign?
I think it would be difficult for us to say accurately how many women, but it's not only women. We want this to be an open campaign. It's women and men, especially men, because we want men to be on board. They can make a big difference in our society when the behavior of men and the mindsets of men in their relationships and towards women changes. And so we really appreciate organizations and clubs and even churches and other places of worship where men come on board and say no to violence against women. The campaign is an awareness-raising campaign. It's the starting point to help people to recognize that violence against women is unacceptable in any culture, in any society, or in any faith. And so this campaign is the first step to help people to become aware and raise awareness that violence against women is unacceptable.
Okay,
and
so
this is the purpose.
It's the first step. What are the steps that follow this particular campaign then?
Then it's the intervention. Diakonia Council of Churches and many other organizations offer gender justice workshops to help people to come to a better understanding of gender relationships so that we see equal partnerships or non-hierarchical partnerships are really the way to foster good, harmonious relationships within families, within communities, and also within faith communities. So we offer those workshops, and many other organizations offer those workshops. We also work closely with the Gender Commission and other organizations that promote gender justice and harmonious relationships between men and women especially.
Just talk a little bit about where things are going now, Reverend Sprong. Are you seeing perhaps that there's a pattern of improved behavior, or are the circumstances of women, in particular in our society, are they getting worse?
We think that they have probably always there's been an element of patriarchal domination. And what happened in the past is that violence against women and domestic abuse was a private matter. Even in the legal sphere, a police officer would say you need to sort that out yourself. But I think what's happened in recent years, as we become more gender aware, that we're breaking the silence. We're no longer keeping quiet about the abuse and violence against women. And this is where the Thursdays in Black campaign comes in. It helps people to wear a button, some like the one that I'm wearing today, to say, I'm going to say no to violence against women and children. And I think when we break the silence, the behavior patterns will change. We are definitely seeing changes. There are people who are more aware, who are speaking out.
Just the buttons that you're talking about, where are they obtainable from?
Well, Diakonia Council of Churches, we promote them, but we're also encouraging organizations and individuals to have them made in their own local area, because they are very easily made. They're just a little promotion button, but initially they can contact Diakonia Council of Churches and we will put them in touch with somebody who can produce them or give them some contact details.
And Diakonia, is that a different council of churches, or is it, a council that encompasses all of the almost traditional churches, if one was to call them that?
Diakonia Council of Churches is an ecumenical organization for Christian churches. It's a sister organization of the South African Council of Churches, and it belongs to the World Council of Churches. But it's based in Durban, and our constituency is in Durban, in the eThekwini municipality.
All right. Reverend Sprong, thank you very much for joining us this morning, talking about the Wear Black on South Africa Women's Day initiative. Joining us is the Reverend
We
Sprong.
hope that
Thank you
all
very much.
women and men will wear black on Thursday. Thank you.
Thank